Hello everyone! Good morning! Alright, maayong buntag, Central Visayas. Welcome to the Code Your Future 40 Minutes Coding Workshop for Non-Coders for Region 7, Central Visayas. Alright, so I can see we have a lot of early birds here. So before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge you all from Bohol. We have from Cebu City. We have from Siquijor. Oh, we also have from Cagayan de Oro. So, Agusan del Norte. So far, yung mga nakikita ko here are mga Bisaya. Tama? Okay. So, okay ra ba magbinisaya tang tanan? Just kidding, just kidding, no? Because we might have participants from all around the Philippines. Welcome once again to our coding workshop for this morning. So we are very happy to have you here and to also help us reach more Filipinos. So baka you have some friends na you think would be very interested in this workshop. Kindly help us by sharing the link of this YouTube live stream. No, you can share it on your in Twitter, Facebook, or LinkedIn. And don't forget to use the hashtag code your future PH. There. All right. So I know you are all excited to code your first program no in 40 minutes. But before that, we would like first to acknowledge our partners, especially for this morning. We have DICT Region 7, and of course IIDB, and of course DICT Central Office. Okay, DICT Region 7. Thank you so much for your support. And with that one, I would like to give you an overview of what really Code Your Future is. So some of you might be wondering, unsa man ni? Unsa man ning ginabuhat ni Code Your Future? So Code Your Future is an initiative that aims to elevate more Filipinos to become tech professionals through programming education. So I know if not all, but most of you have joined or decided to join our workshop this morning because somehow you are interested in programming or at least pursuing a career in tech, or baka some of you already has a knowledge in programming and would like to practice no or upskill. All right. So with that one, I would like to know from our viewers, since this is not the first workshop that we have done, I would like to know sino ba yung mga first timers there. So for the first timers, kindly type first, no? If it's your second time, kindly type second. And then if third, fourth, kasi we have a lot of workshops already eh. Sige. I'd like to know. Type them in the comment section, guys. Whoa. First. Wow. Okay, we have a lot of first timers. Okay, galing, we have second. Si Francis, it's his second time. All right, sige. So for our first timers, sige, I'd like to know na parang ano ba yung ine-expect ninyo for this workshop? Or how are you feeling? Okay? Most of our participants are first timers. All right? Sige. So, how are you feeling right now that we also have Dale who is a second timer. So how are you feeling right now na you're about to code your first program in 40 minutes? Okay, let's check. We have feeling good and motivated. Wow, happy cause it's free, of course. Cool ba at the same time excited? Ooh, I love that. Excited. Okay. So far positive naman ang inyong mga feeling. Hopefully at the end of the workshop, you still feel the same, no? Na somehow excited pa rin kayo. Okay? Let's check later, okay? So, the reason why I ask you is that because later we will check kung same pa ba yung nafe-feel ninyo before starting or before coding and then after coding. All right. So before we oops, sorry. So before we proceed, I would like also to invite you to join the Code Your Future FB community. So in this community, you would be able to connect with fellow Filipinos learning how to code, connect with career shifters, and get the latest news on upcoming workshops and career session. So that's our Facebook group. But I also saw na most of you have already joined, no? So if wala pa, you may join. We have sent the link on the comment section there. So, without further ado, before we proceed to the coding workshop, we would like to hear from our very generous partner. To give us the welcome message, we would like to call in the Chief for Admin and Finance of DICT Region 7, Engineer Ramil Jeff Taboso. Hello, Engineer. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Ma'am Isay. Am I on board? Hear me now,
Yep,
Ma'am?
yep. Yes po.
Okay. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, to ICT Industry Development Bureau, IIDB Director, Director Emelu Delfin. She's my kababayan as Waray. To Haifa Karina Baloyos, Head of Growth of StackTrek. Participants, trainers, distinguished guests, welcome to the launch of Region 7 Coding Bootcamp with StackTrek. As the IT industry continues to contribute to the economic growth of Central Visayas, the Department of Information and Communication Technology, or other known as DICT, with programming company StackTrek, is offering this free coding workshop to the public. Love as Code Your Future. The 40 minutes coding workshop aims to tech non-coders on how to jumpstart their career in tech and to code their first program. Whether you're a fresh graduate applying for your first job or a non-coder, career shifter, curious to enter the IT industry, this season is for you. The free online training is open to national government agency, local government units, schools and universities, and the general public. With this, the Department of Information and Communication Technology aiming to equip Filipinos with more digital skills by partnering with stakeholders to bring in more training to fulfill our mandate to contribute towards a world-class economy. We in the DICT are glad that we are here, and let's start coding our future. In behalf of the Director Frederick Amores, our Regional Director of the ICT Region 7, and IIDB uh, team from the Region 7, we thank you and have a fruitful coding session ahead. I'm done, Mamisay.
All right. Thank you so much, Engineer Ramil, for that very warm message to our participants this morning. And of course, we thank you for your unending support in this initiative. Thank you so much, DICT Region 7. Thank you so much, Engineer Ramil. All right. So I know you are all excited, no? So na pumunta sa exciting part. But before that, I would like to remind you that we have sent you a pre-session assignment that you have to accomplish before we start our workshop. So just to check, for those who have accomplished and enrolled already or who were able to make it to the last part of our instruction, no, which is the playground, kindly type in enrolled. So, okay. Just so we could know kung ilan pa ba yung hindi naka-enroll. There. Kindly type in enrolled. So, just a note that only those who completed the pre-session assignment, okay? Those who confirmed attendance, confirming your attendance by typing in your name and the place that you are watching from in the comment section. That's how you can confirm your attendance. And those who completed the coding activity will be given the digital certificate of participation. There. Okay? So I can see, all right, so far enrolled na naman lahat. All right, that's good to know. And also we would like to remind you guys that during our workshop there will be our product team will be on standby to cater to your question. And of course, our workshop lead naman will also answer to your questions. All right? So, if you are experiencing any errors or problem during the coding, you can just type them in here, the comment section, and we will be addressing them. All right. And also, we would like to inform you that after the workshop, we will be having our info session. So, if tapos na kayo and you have already completed the coding activity, wag muna kayong umalis because we still have an info session. All right. So, I can see people enrolled already. Okay. So far, okay naman. Okay. Anyone experiencing any problem in enrolling or accomplishing our pre-session assignment? All right. There. Alright. Okay. So far, okay naman siya. And again, we would like to invite you also to share our live stream this morning. And don't forget to use the hashtag code your future PH. Or baka gusto nyo mag-selfie or post anything about our workshop this morning. No, please don't forget to use the hashtag code your future PH. Alright. I know those fingers are very excited already. So we will be proceeding to the very exciting part of our event this morning, which is our 40 minutes coding workshop. And with that one, I would like to call in our very own product manager at StackTrek, Miss Ariesa Ko. Ariesa,
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Can you hear
hey,
me,
good
Sai?
morning.
Ayun.
Yes.
All right, sige. Without further ado, let's start with our Code Your Future workshop. So, hello, Central Visayas. I guess, no, I'm actually an Ilonggo. So, I'm from Western Visayas. I think some of your words na makakaintindi din ako, but some medyo iba yung meaning niya. Okay, so let me start by sharing my screen. Okay. Share screen ba ito? Ito. Then, magta-tab tayo. Alright. Ayun. Okay. Transfer this one so that I'll be able to see. Ayun. Alright. So, as what engineer mentioned in Isai, no, Code Your Future mission is to produce more job-ready programmers or developers. So right now, the world actually realized how important the tech industry is, how it impacts our lives through in the past few years, especially during the pandemic, how we survive in terms of the logistics, in terms of the basic needs that we have through the advantage or through the advancement of technology. Okay, so as well as the opportunities in technology has been rising. Because companies realize that they need to take advantage of technology in order to operate, in order to um in order to extend their services. Okay, okay. So, in this workshop, we'll be using Python. So, what is Python? Python is basically a programming language. Okay, so when we say programming language, as what we have, no? We have languages. We have Ilonggo, we have Cebuano, we have other languages, Tagalog, so on and so forth. Okay, that is also the same as when we talk about languages in programming. Okay? So there are different languages, but actually, um, it serves a common purpose to help the lives of the Filipinos, or let's say the people around us. Okay? So Python intention is very sensitive. It means that you need to take a look at my work and compare, okay, the intention of your work with my work. Okay? So before we loop into software development, okay, or to programming, there are a few things that I wanted to share to you so that you'll be able to understand bit by bit. Okay? It's okay um if you felt that it actually overloaded your parang information overload ba, it's actually okay. It's pretty much a normal feeling. Okay, so later on as well, if you tried to run your program and you encountered errors, that's pretty much okay as well, because that's normal. Okay, so kahit na yung mga senior developers, no, living in this earth would actually encounter errors. That's normal. Pretty much, that's part of the cycle of software development. Debugging errors. Wala namang, if you run your program, 100% sure ka na tama siya. That's part of the cycle. So, do not be intimidated. Do not be afraid that, ay, okay, hala, baka this is not for me because my program didn't run. So, do not feel something like that because it's pretty much normal. Okay? So, data types. What are data types? So, when we say data types, are the type of data, as the name implies, no? So you have here integers. So integers are basically numbers without decimal places. Whole numbers lang siya. 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, so on and so forth. Those are just numbers. Okay? Pretty much straightforward. Okay. So in contrast with integers, we have floating point. So floating point are numbers with decimal places. Okay? 2.5, 1.5, 100.25, 15.16, a 16.45, so on and so forth. Those are floating points. Or some would call that as double. A double. Okay, so I can see here people from Bohol, from Sikihor. You welcome, guys. So we have here strings. So strings is a sequence of characters. So characters is equivalent to letters. Okay? So when we say this string is equal to hello, so the characters are HELLO. Okay? So it is enclosed in triple quote for multi-line, and for single line, you have single quote. Later on, you'll be able to see that. No worries. So, this is an example. Okay, so when we say multi-line, dito siya na. Next line siya. Right? So when we say one line lang naman, dito lang siya. Okay, so you can see here, we use triple single quote for multi-line and double quote for single line. Okay? So, in life, we make series of decisions. From the moment we woke up, eh, during in the morning, we make decisions. So, what are these decisions? For example, so these decisions would vary into, like, will I do after I wake up? Will I drink water? Will I eat breakfast? Will I go to school? Okay, or let's say decisions like, am I feeling well? So if I'm feeling well, I will go to work. If not, I need to rest. Okay, so if else statement, so this statement is used in Python for decision making. If I'm feeling well, then I'll go to work, else I need to rest. Okay, if the condition is true, a certain block of code will be executed. Otherwise, another certain block of code will be executed. Okay, so later on you'll be able to see that. No worries. Okay, so something like this. Now this is what in your screen is what we call flowchart. A snippet of a flowchart. Okay, we have here test expression. Okay, so we have here false. If it's false, you execute this one. If it's true, you execute this one. Okay, so this is what our coding playground looks like. So later on, you'll be able to see, and if you completed the pre-session assignment, you'll be able to see these kinds of things. Okay. So before I jump into our problem, let me first share to you, okay, so that will we are aligned now. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen again. Okay, to follow up what Isai asked you before, kanina, no? Okay, so you must be enrolled in this course. So I can see 44 students. So hello everyone. I'm glad that you are actually interested in uplifting your career in tech. Okay? So once you're in this page, you can see here coding playground. You just click coding playground. Okay? So once you're in the coding playground, you'll be able to see this. Okay? So if we are on the same page, type playground, please, so that I'll know. So before we start, I wanted to see if we are on the same page. Okay? Sige. Type in playground if we are on the same page. Sige. Ayun. Nag-load pa yung internet ko. So sorry. Okay. So for others, kindly catch up. No? Since I'll be discussing a short introduction of the program that we will be working on. Sige. Screen. Alright. Ayun. So you're back here. So, in here, is what you've seen in our screen when I'm not sure of the age limit or the range of our audience. Okay? So, but as we grow old, as we enter the adulthood, the adulting, for example, we we bit by bit realize that we need to save money. We need to pay for our bills. We need to pay for the basic commodities that we use. Okay? So, um, what we have here is a program that would actually have or say calculate your water bill, etc., electric bill, so on and so forth. Okay? So, okay, we would be able to check if our income is enough, for our um basic say basic payments or commodities. Okay, and how much savings do you need? Okay, allowing to know the income class she falls into. Okay, so we have the income class. Now later on, you'll be able to see, be able to check. Okay, is my salary in this class? Is my salary enough with the things that I need? You have food, electricity, water, transportation, those basic things. No, the things that you need, in your daily life. Okay, what is the purpose or how do we connect technology, creating programs or creating systems, okay, in terms of, let's say, uplifting or making the lives of the people easier. So from here, for example, you'll be able to see right away, okay, ito pala yung nagastos ko. Then, from there on, you'll be able to realize, okay, do I need more side hustles? Do I need more sidelines? In order to save more money for my future family or for my future? Okay, future plans, for example. Okay, so those kinds of things. Okay, so the inputs. What is the purpose of the input? So it is basically the things that you ask your users or you guys should be able to input. Okay, ilan ba yung income mo? So let's say 20,000 per month. Ilan ba yung food bill mo per month? Let's say 3,000. 2,000 yung water bill. Yung electricity bill, let's say 500. Yung transportation, let's say 400. Okay? Those are user-based. What I mean by that, it should be inputted by your user. Just like a calculator. Yung user inputs are the numbers that you type or that you press in your calculator. Just like in your phone. The user input are the messages that you type to send to your loved ones. Okay? So those kinds of things. Those are user inputs. Alright. So later on, you'll be able to see. So you have your general income range and income classes. Okay. So this is based on PH. So if it's less than 24,164, that means you are in the lower income class. But if your salary ranges from 24,164 to 144,983, that means you're in the middle class. Okay? And if your salary is above 144,984 pesos, that means that you're in the upper income class. Okay? So disclaimer din, no? Usually developers' salary starts from 30,000 pesos. Okay? So as you can see here, you are in the middle income class already. That is how strong the tech industry is. That is how um that is where no, we usually start. Okay? So the output. So what is the output? So basically, what will your program yield or anong lalabas sa program mo? Just like when you use the calculator, when you do addition, the output is the sum. When you do subtraction, okay, you have the output as well. When you do multiplication, you have the product. Okay? So on and so forth. Okay? So we have the total income, the income class, the bill for each category and its percentage, the total bill, print if the income is enough, and how much is the savings. Right. So this is the input. Okay. So I think that's it. We'll be going through the hands-on part. How do we code? How do we start our journey in making our first program? Okay, sige. Let me stop sharing this one and share the playground again. All right. So hello everyone. So I hope this is big enough. Eto. All right. Okay. So before we start, I'd like to have a disclaimer. You need to select Python language. Is what I've mentioned. There are several languages in programming, but what we have here in StackTrek, we're data driven. It means that we actually teach programming in terms of it should be language agnostic. So what do we mean by that? So even though you'll be transferring from other languages later on in your career, you'll be able to master still. Okay? You'll be able to adjust quickly. Okay? So let me start. All right. So the first thing that we should know is what is variables? What are variables? So basically variables are just like containers. Okay? So containers is just like a jar. So if you have a jar, you could put in candies there. You could put in biscuits there. Okay, and you just store them in your refrigerator or your cabinet or your food pantry. Those are containers. Same as true with the variables that we will be using. Okay, so what do you mean by that? So we have here um lower income max is equal to, if you could remember kanina, now we have the lower income max, that's 24,164. Okay, so it's basically a variable that stores, okay, a value, right? Next, upper income minimum is equal to 144,984. Alright, okay, next. So, if you can see this one, naka-uppercase siya. So, it means that it's a fixed value of the variable. It won't change until the end of the execution of your program. It means that naka-fix na siya. Right? So, we have here, yung sa ilalim will be variables which are dynamic. It will change throughout the program. It will change its value. It will actually mm, have another value than the initial value. Okay? So we have here total underscore bill. Okay. In Python, we have snake case as our way in naming variables. Okay. So what do we mean by that? It's a standard. Basically, it's the language, it depends on the language. The standard will depend on the language. Other languages would not use snake case, right? Okay, total bill is equal to 0. Okay, food underscore percentage is equal to 0. Okay, water underscore percentage is equal to 0. Okay, electricity underscore percentage is equal to 0. Transportation underscore percentage is equal to 0. Okay, savings is equal to 0. Then income underscore class is equal to, okay, sorry, two single quotes. It means that it's an empty string. Walang laman na string. It's equivalent if we talk about numbers, it's 0. And if we talk about strings, empty strings. Right? Okay. So before we proceed, now we'll do this bit by bit, no worries. I'd like you guys to comment inputs. Sorry, variables. My bad. I'd like you guys to comment variables so that I'll be able to see if we are on the same page. Okay? So, sige. Comment mo ng variables. Okay? Variables. So, spelling of variables is something like this. So, yung hashtag, that means comment. The program will not execute that line. Variables. Kindly comment variables if we are on the same page. Sige, I'll wait for a bit. Alright. Okay, very nice. I'm not sure, no? In Ilonggo, we use kadasi. If we talk about fast, no? You're so fast, no? You could say kadasig simo. Okay? Alright. Okay, so far so good. Next, we have here, okay, in Central Visayas, you use padasigan. Okay. So, Yeah. So that's what I've mentioned. Now, some of our words are just slightly tweaked. All right. So we have here the next inputs. Okay. What are inputs? These are basically the things that you are asking your users. Okay. What inputs do you need? What inputs do you need in order for your program to work? Okay. We have here income is equal to float. It means that when we talk about money, we use float. Okay. Input, open, close parenthesis, then inside, float, open, close parenthesis, then inside is the input function. This is a built-in function already. Next, we have your food. Ilan ba yung nagagastos sa food? Float, open, close parenthesis, and input, open, close parenthesis. Right? Next, we have water. Water is equal to float, open, close parenthesis, then input, open, close parenthesis. Okay? As you can see, naka-float siya. As what I've mentioned when we talk about money, temperature, ano pa bang mga ano dyan, usually, naka-ano siya talaga. Naka-decimal place pa. Okay? We have here, electricity. Ilan ba yung nagagastos sa electricity ngayon? Float, open, close parenthesis, then input, open, close parenthesis. Right. Then we have here transportation is equal to float, open, close parenthesis, then input, open, close parenthesis. Right. So these are the things that you ask your users. So basically, the basic needs. Now we have food, water, electricity, transportation. So yung iba, nasasama din yung rent sa bahay. Pero if you have a house or you're living with your, still with your parents or your extended family, so hindi siya kasama dun sa ano natin. Kasama dun sa binabayaran natin. Like per se. Okay. So, right. So, once you're done with the inputs, hindi na po. Hindi na need yung semicolon. Once you're done with the inputs, kindly comment inputs. Right. Wait lang Alright. Kindly comment inputs. So, for semicolon, hindi na po. Hindi na po. Oh, ang bilis ko ba? Sorry. Sige. So, let's review. Okay. So, income, is an input. Okay. Food is an input. So, how do we declare inputs or how do we ask our user for inputs? You have here this data type, that you are parsing, or what we call, you're changing the default value, which is a string data type, to a float. Float, input, open, close brackets, open, close parenthesis. Okay? Sige. Okay? So, you guys could comment if ever like, nahihirapan kayo mag-catch up. Okay? Sige. Sorry if I'm too fast. Let's do it more slower. Okay, inputs. Okay, so once we're on the same page, we'll be doing a bit more of the mathematics. Okay? Computation yung next natin. What do you mean by dasig yung inputs? So, input, these are basically the same thing, no? Float input. Okay? Float input. Nag-iiba lang dito yung variable name natin. Okay? Nag-iiba lang siya. So, this is the jar for the income. Basically, this is the jar for food. This is the jar for water. This is a jar for electricity. This is a jar for transportation. Okay. Sige. So, I'll do it a bit more slower. Okay. So, the next part of our program is what we call computation or the maths, no? Mathematics. Alright. So, pound or the hashtag computation. Okay, I'll do it bit by bit. Okay. So, total underscore bill is equal to, how do we calculate the total bill? Basically, you just add everything. Okay? So, we have here food plus water plus electricity plus transportation. Okay? So, you just add everything from food, water, electricity, and transportation. That is your total bill. Okay? So, again, total underscore bill is equal to food plus water plus electricity plus transportation. Okay. Next, how do we get the percentage? Saan ba napupunta yung ano ko, yung income ko? Mostly, saan ba siya napupunta? Okay, basically, that's what we are doing right now. So, later on, it will output, like for example, 50% napupunta sa food. Okay, 10% napupunta sa water. So on and so forth. Okay? So, food underscore percentage is equal to, okay, open, close parenthesis. Okay? Food divided by the total bill. How do we get the percentage? Basically, total underscore bill, okay, multiplied by 100. Okay, to get the percentage. Okay, so if dito, yung output niya will just be decimal. Okay, so food divided by total bill times 100. Okay, okay, so we'll try to actually do this one in the water, electricity, and transportation. Basically, it's the same thing. So water underscore percentage is equal to, open close parenthesis, water divided by total underscore bill multiplied by 100. Okay, it's the same thing, right? Okay, we'll do the same thing with electricity and transportation. Electricity underscore percentage is equal to, open close parenthesis, electricity divided by total underscore bill. Okay, so total underscore bill. Okay, be mindful of your spelling as well. Later on, magkaka-problema yan pag hindi siya same dun sa dun sa piniprint ninyo, okay? Or the initial, okay, electricity. Okay? Yan, electricity times 100. Okay? Next, we have transportation underscore percentage is equal to, open close parenthesis, transportation divided by total underscore bill times 100. Okay, this is how you get the percentage. Ilan ba yung napupunta dun sa sa food namin? Ilan ba yung napupunta dun sa water, electricity, transportation? Okay? Those are the things that you are calculating in this section. Okay. So once you get that one, okay, this time, no, as what you've seen in my picture kanina, there's a piggy bank. Okay, it means savings. So usually we use that one in terms of thinking of how much we saved. Okay, so basically, savings is equal to income. Yung income mo, magkano ba? Minus the total bill. Ilan ba nasa-save mo? Ilan ba yung napupunta dun sa needs mo? And ilan ba yung natitira para sa'yo? Okay? So, I guess, no? I hope, no? Pretty much medyo, ano na tayo? We're into the hype. No? If you're done with the computation, type in computation. Right? Please type in computation once you're done with the computation part. So that we'll be able to proceed with the condition, okay, of what income class are you in. Okay, type in computation. Sige, mag-aantay ako. Ayun. Ayun, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's wait for a minute or two. Okay. So basically, this is where we compute. Uy, magkano ba yung napupunta doon? Magkano ba yung nasa-save ko buwan-buwan? Magkano ba yung pwede kong pagkano ba yung pwedeng i-ano ko? Magkano ba yung pwedeng gagamitin ko if I wanted to hang out with my friends? So basically, yung mga wants na ba? Okay, so those kinds of things. Alright. Nice. Okay. So, in Ilonggo, when we say very good, we opt to use the word ano ba yun? Kasagad. Okay, kasagad simo means that you're good. Okay? Yun. Alright. So now, we have here the conditionals, the decisions that we will be making inside our program. Okay? So, hashtag conditionals. Okay? So, what are the conditions? Okay. If, kung, in Tagalog, kapag ganito yung nangyayari, ito yung mangyayari. In Ilonggo, kung amuni ang imo income, this is your income, then this is your income class. Okay, parang ganun siya. Okay, income is less than or equal to lower income max, colon, income underscore class. Ano ba yung class niya? If you could take a look at the chart kanina, you'll be able to see. So, lower income class. Sorry. Okay? So, if income is less than or equal to lower income max, yung max niya is 24,164. If less than dun, then nasa lower income class ka. Okay? Next, else if, pag hindi ka dun, pag hindi, yung bracket mo, okay, is income, okay, greater than lower income, okay, sorry, income, okay, lower income max, Okay? And and with, or let's say it's just a simple and, you need both statements or both condition to be true. Okay? Kailangan tama siya. O, kailangan sakto siya ba? Okay? And income is less than upper income minimum. Okay? Then, ano yung mangyayari? Okay? Colon. Okay? Income underscore class is equal to double quote. Inside that one will be doing middle income class. Okay? Okay, so let's have here uppercase. Okay. If, no, both conditions are true, income is greater than lower income max, and nasa boundary siya ng income less than upper income minimum, then middle income class siya. Nasa boundary ba? Okay. From this one, nasa boundary siya sa gitna dito. From in between 24,164 and 144,984. Okay? Parang boundary siya. Right? Okay. We have the last one. Else. Okay, sorry. Should be here. Else, so make sure that your indentions are correct, ha? Else, income underscore class, income underscore class is equal to upper income class. Right? So, if yung income mo is more than, okay, more than the maximum, okay, then you're earning in the upper class section. Then, okay? So, these are the conditions, kumbaga, no, ng program ninyo, so that you'll be able to classify, uy, anong income class ba yung currently ina-earn ko? So, if in, like for example, if I'm in the lower income class, do I need more sidelines, side hustles? No? Basically, right now, especially in tech, it's easy to get side hustles or sidelines, kumbaga. Okay, because well, a lot of companies are in need of people in tech, right? So once you're done with the conditionals, kindly type in conditionals. Okay? Conditions. As what I've mentioned kanina, when we talk about conditions, we are actually talking about our decisions. Okay? From the moment we wake up, we make series of decisions every day. From the moment we wake up, from the moment we try to respond to messages, our decision of responding to those messages, from the moment we actually try to eat, what will we order sa Jollibee, sa KFC, sa McDo, eh? So from every minute of our lives, no, we make bit or series of decisions that will affect us in the future. So what do I mean by that? For example, if you try to make a decision of um, eating now, then later hindi ka nakakain kasi busog ka na. So something like that. Life is just a series of decisions. Just like in software development, we have conditionals. We have conditions. Okay? Ayun. Ayun. So far so good tayo. Okay. Mga last parts na lang. Okay? So as you can see here, software development is not far from doing just English. Okay. So we have here the print. Okay. Magpe-print ka na ng output. Okay. So print. Okay. Open, close parenthesis. Then inside that is the text na. Summary, for example. Right? Then, you have your print. Okay, open, close parenthesis. Then, double quote, income. Okay, colon, space, plus. So this means that you are actually adding, no, connecting, or let's say joining, okay, joining the strings with the variables. Okay, str, okay, that means that kasi naka-float siya naka-number siya. So we wanted to convert that into string. So str income, okay, open close parenthesis, then income yung sa loob, okay, plus, okay, double quote, dash, okay, lagay tayo ng space sa gitna para maganda siya tingnan later on, plus, dahil naka-string na yung income class mo, okay, hindi siya numbers yung kinukuha niya, you don't need to put str, income underscore class. Okay? Sige. So, we have your income na naka-text plus str. Bakit nag-str tayo? Kasi number siya. We will try to convert it into text. Okay? Income plus another string. Okay? Dash dito. Plus income class. Okay? So, bakit di tayo naglagay ng str dito? Because, okay, yung nangyayari dito is that by default, this is already a string. Okay? Next, print. Print. Open close parenthesis. Okay. This time, food tayo. Double quote, food, colon, space. Plus, str, open close parenthesis, food. Okay. Plus, okay, this one, double quote, PHP, or the Philippine peso. Okay, this one, open close brackets, parenthesis pala, sorry. Okay, double quote, plus, okay, lumabas kayo dun sa double quote, and brackets, okay, 0, colon, dot, 2F. Okay? Okay, dapat nasa loob siya na ayun. Right. Siya. 2F dot format. Bakit nito siya, no? We are doing a format so that 2 decimal place lang siya. Usually, when we talk about money kasi 2 decimal place lang din naman siya. That format, okay, open close parenthesis, food underscore percentage. Okay? Tapos, sa labas niyan will be plus again. Okay? There's quote there. Percentage. Okay? This one, then this one. Okay, let's check first. Okay. Dito siya, tapos sa loob niya. Okay, ito, double quote, tapos dito. Okay, tama ba to? Okay. That format tayo. Tapos, food percentage. So, usually kasi din, disclaimer, in programming, medyo minsan tricky din pag maraming double quotes, ganun. So, just need to check, no? If later on, meron kang parang i-debug ba? Or may error siya, that's fine. Just try to debug it later on. Okay. So, for checking that format, food percentage, plus, okay, another single quote here that will close this one. Then, percentage, okay, another single quote that will close. Okay. Yeah. Right? That's for food. Next, we'll try to print the same thing, no? For water, electricity, and transportation. So, what you can do, okay, what symbol nga po yung before sa, okay, this one is a double quote. Double quote siya. And this one is colon lang po. Hindi po siya semicolon. Okay, so what we'll do, since we'll be doing the same thing, you could copy this one, okay, and paste. Since we're doing the same thing for water and other stuff, water, change this one to water, change this one to water, okay, then you change this one as water percentage. Sorry, format. Okay? So basically, you're doing the same thing kasi. Just printing water instead. Okay, same as true with electricity and transportation. Sige, gawin natin. Copy this one, please. Electricity. So, electricity. 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 Oh, sorry. Electricity. Ayun. Okay. And last but not the least, we'll be doing something to with transportation. Just copy and paste. Okay, since we're doing the same thing. Okay, for this one, a disclaimer. Okay, this is to print in 2 decimal place. Okay, kasi pag di natin nilagay ito, yung print ninyo will be more on tawag doon, mahabang decimal places, especially yung bill ninyo will be 500.1121 cents. So on and so forth. So usually yung money, to keep things short, no, nakasa 2 decimal places tayo. Electricity, transportation. Yung gas ninyo or yung fare ninyo, transportation. Dito will be transportation percentage. Transportation. Ayun. Okay. Last but not the least, we'll be printing the total bill. Okay? And magkano ba yung savings mo? Okay? So, next, we'll be printing the total bill. Print. Kasi iba to siya, you do not copy-paste. Total underscore, sorry. Print total space bill. Okay? Plus str total underscore bill. Okay? Plus double quote space PHP. Alright. Ito yung total bill ninyo. Okay? Okay. So, konti na lang guys. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, 4 lines na lang. Approximately. If, okay, savings, okay, is greater than or equal to 0, meaning you have saved something. No? If it's 0 already, meaning wala ka nang na-save. Okay. Print. Okay. Double quote. You have saved something. Okay. You are in the budget. You're saving something. You have saved something plus str. Okay. Savings. Okay. Magkano ba yung na-save mo? Okay. Okay. Plus. So that may convention tayo. PHP. Okay. Next. Pag wala ka namang na-save, if your savings is less than or equal to 0, ito yung mangyayari. So, magpiprint ka. Okay. So, this one. Okay. double quote, you are in a tight budget, meaning you need to do more side hustles. Okay? Okay? Oh, sorry. You need okay, plus STR, open close parenthesis, okay, savings, okay, maglalagay tayo dito ng -1. So, why is that? Because to have your value as positive, okay? So, you need to get times -1, okay, plus double quote PHP, okay? So, this means that dito ba't nag-1? Because you're on a tight budget. So, expectedly, yung output nito will be negative. Okay? To maintain its positivity, okay, we multiply it by -1. Okay? To make it positive. Okay. So, once you're done, sorry for that one. Okay? So, once you're done, type in print. Okay? Once you're done, type in print. Okay? Okay. Once you're done, type in print. Alright. So, sige. What we'll do na next? We'll put here the custom inputs. So, ilan ba yung total bill ninyo? Sorry. Ilan ba yung income ninyo? Let's say yung income ko is 25,000. Okay? Tapos, yung food will be, say 5,000. Tapos, yung water will be, water natin will be, let's say, 2,000. Yung electricity, nasa 3,000. Tapos, yung transportation, nasa 500. Ganon. So, let's try to execute, no? Don't worry, guys, if you put here custom inputs, ha? 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 5. Okay? First is your income. Magkano ba yung income mo? Let's say 25,000. Tapos, magkano ba yung nakukuha mo sa food? Okay? Sa water, sa electricity, sa transpo. Okay? Then you execute. Okay? So, don't worry if you will be having errors. You just debug this one. Okay? Or just comment. Then my team will be able to assist you. Okay? So, summary. Yung income is 25,000. Nasa middle income class ako. Then, 5,000 pesos, which means that it's 47.62% of my income. Okay? Of my expense. Okay? So, the total bill is 10,500 pesos. Okay? You have saved something that's 14,500 pesos. Okay? So, those kinds of things. So, once you're done, kindly comment savings. Okay, once you're done and you've successfully managed to have an output, something like this, okay, kindly comment savings. So, if you have errors, my team will be able to assist you. Okay? Yun. Ayun. Total bill is not defined. As you can see po, yung spelling nyo po ng total, may L po. Total underscore bill. Syntax error, kapag syntax error po, you need to check if you actually did have the indentation and stuff like that. Okay, so syntax error might be, you try to check, guys, bit by bit with this line. Okay, because you need to check if tama to. Okay, this is the tricky one because marami siyang double quote, double quote, dot, stuff like that, parenthesis. You need to check on this one. Okay, so I'll try to, let me see if I could comment pa. Ay, hindi ako makapag-comment. Okay, so, I try to check this one. Okay, you cannot put a comment in StreamYard for now. Okay, sige. I try to check on this one. Yeah, ipaka-syntax error baka dito siya. Kasi dito yung tricky na part eh. So, try to check po on that part. Okay, sige. I'll have my team here assist you moving forward. So, I guess that's it on my end. Sai, are you here? So, meron
All
siyang
right. Yep.
icon
Back.
dyan. Para to check if ano yung error. Okay. Sige. Sai?
Right. Okay, so we will also be sending you the full code. Um, you can access it via the link that we will be sending in the comment section. So there for those na hindi nakahabol, no? So you can see the full code here and you can still finish your code. All right.
Alright. Thanks, Sai.
All right. Thank you so much, Ariasa, for your time and for conducting our 40-minute coding workshop for our participants in Central Visayas. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob.
Okay. All right. So, congratulations to all who completed their code. And for those na hindi pa tapos, don't worry kasi hindi pa din naman tayo tapos. Okay? You still have the chance to complete your code. And by the way, for those again na hindi nakahabol kanina, you may view the full code via the link that we have sent in the comment section there. Okay. So, how was it? Kumusta naman? Okay? 'Di ba sabi ko kanina na I will ask you again. Ang bilis hindi ako nakahabol. Oh, okay. Yeah, because yeah, this is a 40-minute coding workshop, but don't worry, again, the full code you can access on the link that we have sent on the comment section. So feel free to finish your code. Okay, how about the others? Sino ba yung naka-complete na? Okay, success. I can see success, success. Okay, may mga errors pa. Okay, once again, if you are still experiencing some syntax error, or baka you could also send the error message that you see on the playground so that our product team can also assist you. And also, guys, you can also continuously send out you can post, like for example baka may stuff na hindi kayo nag-error, or you want support, more support, no, you can ask it in our official Facebook group, which is the Code Your Future FB community. Okay, so we have some errors here, but don't worry, again, our product team is on standby to help you with that one. Antayin na lang po natin yung um ano nila, ang tawag nito, assistance nila there. Okay. You could also recheck daw your work um by using the code that we have sent. So baka may maling spelling, baka may konting 'di ba? As what Arya said, medyo sensitive when you are coding in Python. So make sure to double check that one. And with that one, as I've mentioned earlier, no. So congratulations for those who successfully completed, and for those who have not yet successfully completed, congratulations na din, because you are already one step to becoming a tech professional, no, or to at least achieving your tech career na dream. All right, and with that one, since you've already taken the first step to becoming a successful now tech professional. So what I've mentioned earlier, we will be having an info session in a while. But before that, I would like also to invite you that the Code Year feature is calling for volunteer. So if you're interested to be one of our volunteers, so we have positions such as host, so baka gusto nyo magsalita dito like me. And if you think also na you are knowledgeable enough in programming and would like to share it to your fellow Filipino, no, we are also open to speakership. So sign up at bit.ly/codeyourfuture dash volunteer. Or you may also send us a message at our official Facebook page. So once again, you have already taken your first step to becoming a successful tech professional. And with that one, maybe you want to continue your career, no, or start your programming career with us. So with that one, I'd like to call in our very own head of growth at StackTrek, Miss Haifa Karina Balayos, to tell us more about our full stack bootcamp.
Everyone. If today you are very interested to pursue a career as a coder in the IT industry, but isn't confident with your skills or with having zero or minimal experience, then this opportunity is for you. In the next few minutes, you'll learn about the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp that trains you to become a job-ready programmer in just 4 months. So as you can see here, you have two options. The first one is the co-living bootcamp. This is the first of its kind here in the Philippines as it combines both learning and lifestyle into one exciting and rewarding experience. It means you will be living in one building with other boot campers and you will be able to leverage all of the amenities and the social experience of learning with other boot campers. And then the other option is digital. It is virtual. That means you can take this boot camp anywhere. By anywhere, it means if you are in the province, then you can take this boot camp at the comforts of your home. Or if you enjoy traveling, then you can also take the boot camp while you are traveling. Now, for you to be able to understand and get a picture of what exactly are we going to do when we enter the boot camp. So let's assume that you already applied and earned a slot in the boot camp. Here in the next few minutes, you can also imagine and also experience virtually what it is like, what you will be doing, and what will be the experience like learning with StackTrek. So the first thing that you do in your day is have the daily discussions with your trainers and peers. So since you will be building real world applications, always remember that in this boot camp, we focus on your practical skills, the skills that you can really use and immediately practice. And in your daily discussions with your trainer, you will be covering various topics. And the topics that you will be covering will depend based on what module you are in during that day or during that week. So remember, you are building real world applications, and the benefit here for you, especially if you have zero experience yet, is that at the end of the boot camp, you will already have a bunch of projects that can showcase your skills based on the real world applications that you already built. So the next thing that you do after your daily discussions with your trainers and peers is that you now go on and do and complete your hands-on coding modules. It also covers advanced curriculum. We want to focus on the topics and the skills that is relevant today, not relevant 5 years ago, but relevant today and in the future as well. So after you go through the module, do the exercises, learn the things that you need to learn, once you hit a bump or you're having a difficulty, the platform or the bootcamp has a one-on-one live trainers capability. And what exactly is this? So in just one click, when you are having a problem with the exercises that you're doing or the project that you are doing, in just one click, you get connected to the next available trainer, and then you will be able to chat with that trainer immediately. So you can share your screen with the trainer, you can code together with your trainer, and you can discuss with the trainer with the challenges that you are having. As you can see, it's quite different because as you code together with your trainer, it feels like it's very interactive and it's very personal because the trainer is focused on you as you try to learn that specific skill or try to resolve that specific challenge. So here we would like to show you what it is like. So here we have an example of a trainer named John, and John is talking with his trainer and trying to consult the problem that he is having. So on the right side, there is that chat, and then at the middle is you can see the code that they are working or coding together. And this is an example of one of the projects from one of our boot campers. So they are building real world applications so that at the end of the boot camp, again, you will have a portfolio ready that showcases your acquired skills. But one of the important things that we also would like to highlight is that in this boot camp, it's not just about the technologies that you learn. At the start of the boot camp, you are going to focus on the module that builds you your core foundation. And having a strong coding foundation allows you to learn different technologies faster. The full stack bootcamp has demo days. So we have demo days each month. And what I will show you is one of the websites built by one of the programmers, and that he was able to build this website in just 1 month in the bootcamp. So as you can see, even if you have zero background, the bootcamp is beginner friendly enough for you to understand and be able to build websites even if you have zero background. In the StackTrek bootcamp, the platform that you will be using is the most advanced training technology here in the Philippines. And the big difference here, we are more focused and having you do more coding hours. If you do more hands-on, you are able to apply immediately the skills that you just learned. The more you apply the skills, the more you realize the things that you need to improve on. And as you learn and apply these skills, you get better and better at it. There you have two options, the co-living and the digital. Digital is virtual, so you can take this one anywhere. And co-living is that you will be living with other boot campers and learning at the same time. Now, we would like to add more details on what the co-living is like. So the co-living boot camp, you don't have to worry about anything else but to learn and experience life. You don't have to worry about spending for food anymore. It is already covered. Also, the accommodation is also included. The good thing about it is that beyond just learning, of course, we need to live our lives. There is a rooftop wherein if you need a breather, you can just be there, get some air. There are lounges that you can chill around. So in the co-living boot camp, it's really different than just a typical boot camp. You learn because that's the main thing that you want to do in the boot camp. But also there are in-person sessions wherein you get inspired from people from the industry. In the co-living boot camp, there are barbecue nights, movie nights, and weekend parties that you can be part of and socialize. You can also leverage on the amenities and gym program. This is what it looks like to be part of the co-living bootcamp. It's very different. You learn, but at the same time, you have fun. So the co-living bootcamp is situated mainly around BGC and Makati. So you can imagine that if you want to also go out, it's BGC is just 5 minutes walking distance. And the benefits of being part of the bootcamp is that we have job partners wherein we negotiated with them that if you are a graduate of the bootcamp, you will have at least 25 to 30K starting salary. And this is quite high considering that you have zero experience and you are still starting out. So one of the key benefits here at StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is that more than just a learning, we help you accelerate your career. So don't worry about having zero experience. Don't worry about being a non-coder and you want to enter the industry. Because if you finish and be a graduate of the bootcamp, you already have guaranteed job interviews. And if you graduate at the top 30, then you have guaranteed job offers already. There's no stopping you in getting the IT industry. As long as you are with the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp, then the opportunities for you is beyond just learning. It goes over to you landing your first job and landing a highly paying job as well. So here, why IT? These are just the published rates of IT today. If you have 1 to 4 years, you will be earning on average 45K monthly. If with 5 years, you will be earning around 80K. As you level up, let's say to senior manager, you can even go to 172,000 for your monthly salary. Once you are able to enter the IT industry, the first step is the hardest, but once you are already in, over opportunities are left and right. So you really have high earning potential once you are able to enter the IT industry. And with that one, if you are interested, you can apply now. The link is here below. It's bit.ly/StackTrek Bootcamp application. And if you have questions, then feel free to find us on Facebook. You can message us there. And we hope that the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is one of the opportunities that you will leverage on as you enter the IT industry and land your first tech job. And with that one, thank you so much, everyone, and have a good day.
All right, and there you have it, our StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp. So if you want to start your career, as what Haifa mentioned, no, there's no stopping you from entering the tech industry and starting your tech career. So, all right. So we will also be having our full stack bootcamp info session this coming November 17 at 11 a.m. So baka lang may mga questions that were unanswered during the info session earlier. No, we have another info session. So be a job ready programmer in 4 months. So by the way, our full stack bootcamp is a study now, pay later. Right? So you don't have to worry about paying anything. So if you want to join our info session this coming November 17, uh, register via bit.ly/StackTrekBootcamp-nov17. Right? We also posted the link in our comment section. So if you have any questions about the bootcamp, feel free to message us at our official Facebook page. That's fb.com/StackTrek. And if you, we would also like to invite you to Stack League, the Philippines' largest online programming league with 10 million year-round cash prizes. So for those na medyo may knowledge na in programming and would like to upskill, this is something for you guys. You may also email us at info@stacktrek.com. And this is not the only event that we will be doing. To get the latest updates on our upcoming events, visit us at fb.com/stacktrek/events. Once again, we would like to invite you guys to join our Code Your Future FB community. So help us grow our community and get a chance to connect with fellow Filipinos learning how to code, connect with career shifters, and get the latest news on upcoming workshops and career sessions. So for those na hindi pa nakasali, make sure to join our Facebook community. That's Code Your Future Facebook community. All right. There. So before we end, okay. So may mga no output. So don't worry guys, you still have time pa naman. And with that one, we would like to call in once again. All right. We would like to call in once again our very generous partner from DICT Region 7 for some announcements. Hello po.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Can I be heard?
Yes po, Miss Rodina.
All
You can
right. So
also turn
thank you
on
so
your cam
much.
din po if you're comfortable.
Late, no, no, thanks. But
All right.
we'd like to thank StackTrek for partnering with us and giving this free Code Your Future coding for non-coders na session. No, so hope everybody got a glimpse of what coding is and how fun it is. So um I would just like to share that we actually have other trainings then I believe most of you guys saw the post here for the code your future registration from our Facebook page. No, that's the ICT region 7. No, so would just like to give the what's this just a glimpse of what upcoming trainings we have for the rest of November and December. So meron kaming trainings on digital governance and management, digital transformative technologies, as well as cybersecurity. So nasa pipeline na po ito lahat, and we will just be posting the registration links sa aming Facebook page. So that's the ICT Region 7 on Facebook. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much po, Miss Rodina, for those. So, everyone, please, for those na who have not yet followed the official Facebook page of the ICT Region 7, so kindly follow them and follow their official Facebook page. We will be sending the link here. So again, no, this will not be the only initiative that we will be doing, of course, with our generous partner. So and I hope that you also support with their other and upcoming events and initiatives. All right. Thank you so much once again, DICT Region 7, for your support. All right. So with that one, as I've mentioned or promised earlier, no, na I will be checking back on you guys. So, kanina you were all excited. Now I want to know naman, how are you feeling after successfully completing your first code in 40 minutes? Sige. Kumusta? Kumusta mo din ha? Okay pa ba ta? Ha? Alright. Waiting for the comments to come in. Done and hungry. Alright. Okay, how about the others? How are you feeling after coding your first program in 40 minutes? How was it? Syntax error gihapon. Okay. Nahuwasan sa kakulba. Okay. I love this Bisaya answers. Sige. Challenging. Okay. I love it. Challenging. Hungry. Nagutom. Nagutom after coding. No? Nahuwasan. How about the others? Okay pa ba ta? Dagan man kay to ganina ang nag-comment. Karon kay gamay na lang. Okay, asa naman ang uban? Alright. Challenging. Napa ba? Nice kaayo siya. Amazing. Alright. So, thank you so much once again, no, for Thank you so much once again for joining our 40-minute coding workshop. And once again, congratulations Kaya ra sabton kaysa niya. Lisod siya sabton. Pinagpawisan. So, thank you so much and congratulations for successfully completing your code. And hopefully this will not, of course, for those first timers, no, hopefully this will not be the only coding workshop that you will be attending with us. Again, you may follow us on our official Facebook page and also make sure to join our Code Your Future FB community so that you could get the latest updates on our upcoming events. All right. So once again, congratulations in taking the first step to becoming a successful tech professional, in becoming the first step in becoming the one of the highest paid professionals in the country. Yep, you will be giving away certificates. So we will be sending also okay. Kindly refer to the link that we have sent in the comment section for your certificate of participation. Submit your information and make sure to follow the instructions there. All right. Okay. And um we will also be sending you an email for this information. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for being with us this morning. In behalf of DICT and StackTrek and Code Your Future, we would like to say thank you and congratulations to everyone and see you on our upcoming events. Maayong buntag. Salamat kaayo. Bye-bye.